geht's. Ah! Kann nix offen. Aufnahmen läuft. Schaut alles gut aus. So, gestärkt durch Kaffee geht's jetzt richtig geil weiter. Ah. Na, schauen wir mal, was die
I saw an Abbey ship heading toward the Sea of No Return. I wonder what they're doing.
They've made that whole area off limits. The guild got an order from the Abbey telling us to stay away.
They're being nice and careful, and taking precautions to keep the secret of Hexen Isle just that.
Yeah, but order or not, no one here is stupid enough to try to sail there.
It's said that compasses go dead, and monsters from the deep appear to swallow ships whole. Whatever the case, ships really have sailed there to never return. Everyone knows that the Sea of No Return is bad news.
Come to think of it, I heard a ship from some other town strayed into those waters and got attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? You sure they didn't just get a bad case of the Corsair Scourge and dream up the whole thing?
Well, that was my reaction, but then again, the Abbey did tell everyone to stay away, so something must be there. Whatever it is, we'd all best leave it be.
The Sea of No Return. What a poetic name.
For the Malachim taken there, that poem is a tragic one.
Everywhere the Abbey sets foot ends up the same.
Ich bin immer im Weg rumgestanden. Ach, wie geil, der geht ja wirklich da eine. Was ist du zu sagen? Ja. Ich dachte, da wäre was Sinnloses rausgehen.
Prince Percival safely made it back to the capital. The Abbey used everything they had to rescue him.
I heard he was kidnapped by the Lord of Calamity. So if they got him back, that demon must be...
Dead, along with all of her gang. That's what a friend of mine in the Royal Army told me anyway.
The Abbey's propaganda at work again, I see.
We're finally safe! Hurrah!
Hold up. From what I hear, no one knows if the Lord of Calamity actually gave up the ghost. Her hideout got destroyed, but some say she managed to escape.
What makes them think she escaped?
Fishermen from Port Renede saw a fleet of Abbey ships near that island that's rumored to be a prison. Just a little bit later, they saw a pirate ship speeding away from the area where the Abbey ships were headed.
Well, that was definitely us. Guess it isn't that easy to hide the truth.
There was some talk a while ago about prisoners' bodies washing up on shore at Port Renede, so that story sounds plausible at least.
It does. And here I thought I was safe. So where did the Lord of Calamity go?
The Abbey needs to get their act together and put that monster down already.
Go ahead. Talk all you like.
Ich find's nur schade, dass die in Styria überhaupt nicht checkern, gar nicht wissen, dass Lord of Calamity überhaupt existiert. Weil das ganze Geschmorz hätte ja gern in Styria gehabt. Oder? Ja.
Next weekend is Bunny Bonanza Saturday.
Bunny Bonanza Saturday? What's that?
I've heard of this. You eat a hearty, healthy meal of rabbit meat to help you get nice and strong.
You eat rabbits?
No, silly. The night of the third Saturday of every month, lonely people go to sleep hugging a rabbit. Huh. If you go to sleep with a fuzzy friend in your arms, you're sure to have good dreams.
Well, I'm sure I heard that you eat them too.
You must be thinking of Rat Pig Roundup Saturday.
There's a Saturday for rat pigs too?
Yup. On the night of the third Saturday of every month, people who aren't lonely eat rat pigs to get nice and strong.
Makes sense. Rat pigs are great sources of nutrition. An amazing choice for anyone, lonely or not.
The secret to a happy family is Rat Pig Roundup Saturday. That's what I always say.
I feel bad for the rat pigs.
Ja. Wir sind omnivor und wir müssen heute alles essen. Fleisch und Gemüse. Wie nur Gemüse ist, aus dem wird irgendwann sowas. Und dann fressen wir es. Ach, Manns. Sorry, ich muss jetzt hier mal für eine halbe Stunde stehen. Und ich hoffe, dass unser Schiff dann irgendwann mal kommt. Hier gestrandet zum Sein ist ja nicht unbedingt geil.
How about this one? The hull looks sturdy, and I don't see anyone aboard.
You're surprisingly into this.
Maybe you've got a criminal streak in you after all.
What? No,
What do you think, Eisen?
She'll do. Let's take her.
Alles klar, wenn sie sagt, wir sollen das Ding klauen, dann der Exorzist darf man nicht widersprechen. Oh, was für eine Riesenreise.
Eisen, everything all right?
We're almost at Lionel Island, all thanks to this ship. She's got a good compass.
Yeah.
If only my inner compass held as steady. From the first moment I laid eyes upon that demon, I think I knew it was Ifrid. But some part of me refused to accept it.
That's because you're Ifrid's friend, don't you think? After all, he taught you that the Reaper's curse was part of you, part of your creed.
We were lost at sea once. 20 straight days we floated together, close to death. And all he says is, you sure know how to liven up an adventure.
He sounds like an incredible person.
You did the same thing for Velvet, you know.
Only because you taught me how, Eisen. Your wheel is yours to hold, right?
That's right. That's what it is to live by one's...
Look, it's Lionel Island.
Not good. The Von Eltia's already there.
Uh-oh.
We're too late.
Scheiße, auf Leon in den Tod.
Eleanor! What's going on? What happened? A horned demon attacked us out of nowhere!
They're breathing. Barely.
Zavid rushed here to save us. Had he not come when he did, we'd all be dead.
This is all because I hesitated.
Where'd they go? Zavid lured the beast away, towards the interior.
Let's go.
Woher kennen Sie überhaupt Zavid eigentlich? Das ist ein wenig ein Plothole, ha? Ja, also da lassen wir Eisen die Führung übernehmen.
Leave the fighting to me.
Me?
Ja, du, weil das ist dein, so, das ist dein Kampf. So, hier, zack. Na gut, alles klar. Dann fahren wir mal los und schauen uns die Scheiße an. Ey, wer er auf dem Ding skatet, ist auch geil. Also ich sammle jetzt natürlich schon einen Haufen von den Dinger. Ich habe zwar schon meine Katzeneinladung. Aber das schaut dann nicht so.
Oh, he's ready to pressure! Up on the
If you want to live, get out of my way.
Oh. Ach, das ist normal, dass die hier nur 3 so Dinger haben und so. Weil ja hier Ding, weil es ja, sag schon, Malakim hat.
Don't get careless! My fiery beard! Closer!
Good guys like the guy!
Ich werd mir erstmal mit Geilen, Alter.
We born children to the bone! Frigid photon!
Yes! Hey, is everyone all right?
Mal schauen, ob du irgendwas kurz hast. Ein Topaz-Speer, ja also. Und Ohrringe. Schleife habe ich schon.
Let's do our Yes, I know. I'm incredible.
Das passt ja, da ihr da gleich die nächsten Ohrringe besagt habt. Sympathischen Bücher?
You'll be rushed on my glitter.
I'll help you!
Guys like the guile! Illusory veil!
I did good.
Was macht denn der Beguile-Zauber eigentlich? Das hat mich jetzt mal interessiert. 1,5 Sekunden Unverwundbarkeit, wenn sie das nächste Mal vom Arte. Oida! Das ist ja übel stark.
Everyone ready to play?
Not good! Phantoms, rip them apart!
Spell absorber!
Hellgate!
Better watch your step!
Eat it! Up! Die! Phantoms, rip them apart! Hellgate! Hellgate!
Evacuate the shadows of darkness! Lucky rock!
Frigid photon!
Looks like you're gonna be
Eat it! Up! Not good! For 3! For 4! Too slow! Up! For a blue! Die! Guys, let's...
Well, that about does it.
Mal kurz gucken. Mir hat nämlich immer geschrieben auf Discord. Weiter geht's. Ich bin ja schon Level 51er. Sollen wir den ganzen Käseweg hier nochmal gehen? Geil, wenn der weggeflogen ist.
Rip them apart! Hellgate! Frickin' photon! Eat it! Up!
Aha,
Eat it! Dark despair, kindle a beacon of hope! Resurrection! Illusory veil! Rip them apart!
Sorry to cut you down.
Da war ja gerade echt nützlich.
Is that demon really Ifreed?
Eisen would know better than anyone, so I'd take it as a fact.
But I thought when people have a strong will like you and Kurogane, they don't lose themselves upon becoming a demon. From how Eisen talks about him, I'd say his strength of will should be considerable.
Even if you don't lose yourself, a demon is a demon. When you change, you're no longer human. I don't remember how I felt as a human, but I bet the human me would have thought I'm a real monster.
But would the old part of Ifreed allow him to be so obedient to the Abbey?
No. He didn't seem to be following Melchior of his own free will. I imagine Melchior's illusory arts are at play.
Like what we saw at Loringen in a ball? Is that enough to control a demon?
They would seem so. But more importantly, someone with a psyche resilient enough to impress Eisen should be extraordinarily hard to turn into a demon.
So Melchior must be using a particularly nasty illusion, eh?
Ifreed, Eisen, please be okay.
Da, das wird ja. Moment, eine über die. Ah ja, aber da kann ich Shotgun nehmen. Nehmen wir Shortcut.
We have to hurry. Zavid's all alone.
Well, he's not exactly an ally. He's got his own creed. Remember the White-Horned Dragon? He might try to protect Ifreed.
So Eisen might too, right? This is Ifreed we're talking about, so...
He's a demon now. He's not Eisen's old buddy anymore.
Even if we can't bring him back to being human, there has to be something we can do to make him... himself again.
If he's a demon, he'll never be himself again. He attacked Benwick and the rest of his crew. The old Ifreed's gone.
So... what does Eisen plan to do?
I don't know. That's up to him. Worst case, we might have to fight him too. It's best you prepare yourself for that possibility.
But...
Das glaube ich nicht, weil Eisen ist schon ziemlich felsenfest. Wenn ist er Erdmalak.
Let's do our best!
Eat it! Guys like beguile!
Blade of Heaven's will pierce
Guys like beguile! Illusory veil!
Well then, let's move.
Die Riesenanzahl an Dingern kann ich ja kaum liegen lassen, oder?
Let's do our best!
Eat it!
There's a Terran mate!
Eat it!
Through troubles, receive
Eat it! Wind, kill them to the bone! Bring it photon! Rip them apart! One down! Hellgate! Nothing can stop these fists!
Na dann. Aus dem Weg, du Dreck.
Zavid, you alright?
Stop. I know these fists. This is Ifrid.
Why didn't you fight back?
Ifrid. He pulled me back from the brink. I owe him. This time, it's my turn to bring him back.
A demon can never be human again.
So what? That's supposed to make me change my creed? What do you think, Ifrid?
Ich denke, der hat sie mega wegquatscht.
Zavid!
Going after kids now? Benwick and your crew risked their lives by your side. Zavid's an idiot, but he stands by his beliefs. I won't let anyone trample their creeds. Even you! I owe you everything, Ifrid. And now, it's time to pay it back!
Are you all right with this, Eisen?
I am. Let's settle this.
Easier said than done. He's a sturdy birdie.
Damn right he is. And that's why I've got to do this!
Shit, Alter. Oh shit, Alter. Schnell gibt mal irgendeiner ein Ding, Alter.
Eat it! Deception! Armor crusher! Blades of wind, slice them! See this? Stay away!
it hot or is it just me?
Okay, fressen wir sie und...
Eat it!
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! First thing mayhem! Killing flash! But I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero!
Here's release! The light of virtue! The dark of vice! Joining chaos! Chaos force! No mercy! You thought I'd stop there? Annihilating! Haircut! Resound! Arrive! Become the blade of destruction! Cross bond! Now, with a single breath, they appear!
There's
no stopping them now! Gun!
What?
Ivan!
Nice one!
Cut the town red!
Bubble!
Here! Take the hermit! Take the red!
Alter Schwede.
End of the road.
Der dann den Fisch rauskommt.
Taking hostages now.
I'm sorry. Just forget about me. I'm prepared for whatever happens.
All right. You've grown. You're a man now. Family, friends, everything I ever tried to hold on to, all of it trickled away, fell from my grasp. But a certain idiot once told me, if you can't hold something in your hand, then make a fist and take it by force. This fist will take everything back. Just like you told me to!
I know this fist. It's you. Sorry. Caused you a lot of trouble, didn't I?
Don't worry about it. We're friends, right?
Ifrid!
A demon changed back into a human?
Forget it. It's too late.
I'm sorry. If I only knew how to use my power.
Stop crying. Didn't you say you were prepared for anything?
But, Eisen, you were searching for Ifrid for so long.
You're still as soft as you ever were. Boy, I'll let you in on little secrets. Your power comes from being part of Innominat. Which means, if you can seal off his domain, you actually got a chance of putting up a good fight.
Seal off his domain?
The 4 elemental Empyreans sleeping in the earth pulses. If you can rouse them from their slumber. Hurry, while Artorias and Innominat are occupied. They're getting ready for some ceremony of suppression. It's now or never, kid.
Thank you, Ifrid.
I'm just sad I can't go with you. It sounds like a goddamn blast.
I won't apologize.
You shouldn't. I'm grateful. You always kept things from getting dull. If we ever meet again, let's raise some hell. Eisen.
Yeah, we will. See you, Eifried. I owe you one, Zavid.
We had a chance to bring him back, but you went and killed him. Next time I see you, we'll settle the score. Between me and your creed.
See you around, Zavid.
Eine Hummel. Oh, geil, Explosion. Bodenlos. Ja, perfekt. Kann die Hummel wieder abhauen irgendwann? Was will die denn hier?
So, we need to wake the 4 elemental Empyreans? But how do we do it? Dunno. Maybe you tickle their divine footsies with a feather until they...
You're back!
And you're looking better.
Somehow. But what happened to that demon?
We killed him. Benwick. He...
Let me tell him. The rest of you, find Grimoire and ask her about the 4 Empyreans.
Eisen.
Are you sure?
Do it. He gave us this chance. We can't waste it.
Okay.
Ich muss sagen, früher fand ich das immer schwer so zum Glauben, okay, da ist ein Typ und der ist so krass und was weiß ich. Aber mittlerweile denke ich mir, ja okay, warum nicht? Der war halt stark wie ein Legat. Aber wir haben ihn ziemlich fertig gemacht. Ich frage mich, ob wir überlevelt sind. Aber eigentlich ja nicht, oder? Ich kann mich erinnern, der ist auch früher schon nicht so krass gewesen. Ich meine, er ist allein gegen uns alle. Und er ist halt auch bloß ein Dämon. Oh geil, oh Sorens. Pipo und Pupi und Paco und Pepap. Quipo. Das war's nicht, was soll. Weil das hier unsere neue Basis, hier draußen im Nirgendwo, aber das war ja auch ein bisschen traurig.
Resurrect the elemental Empyreans. True. If we do that, we might be able to suppress Inominat's domain.
It may even liberate the minds of the Malakim that Inominat has under his control.
I'm sure some will no longer obey their exorcists.
Good. We'll take a big bite out of their forces.
More importantly, Innominat will lose the ability to enhance the resonance of his exorcists. Most exorcists will no longer even be able to perceive Malachim at all, just like before. Of course, anyone as innately gifted as me is another story.
Will I become unable to see Laphicet?
We won't know until we try.
Eleanor... Then let's give it a shot. I'll accept whatever happens.
But these elemental Empyreans, they're gods, right? You sure it's okay to disturb their beauty sleep?
They control the 4 elements. Waking them is likely to upset the balance of the world quite a bit.
I'll take that as a no, then.
We don't even know how to revive them. At worst.
If it's anything like the opening, then we need to offer a sacrifice at the Earth Pulse on a Scarlet Night.
We have to kill someone?
The act of killing is not essential to the ceremony. All that's needed is a soul free of malevolence.
If that's true, then doesn't Velvet already have a whole belly full of them?
The exorcists I devoured.
It's perfect! You're a Therian. You're capable of releasing the power you absorb. The souls of the high-ranking exorcists you ate should do nicely.
Use Oscar and Teresa's souls to resurrect the Empyreans?
It's worth a try, at least. When's the next Scarlet Night? 3 years after the Advent. In other words, soon.
Do we have enough time? The 4 Empyreans are asleep in different places, right?
Correct. 4 Earth Pulses for 4 Empyreans. But if you use a life pool, you may be able to awaken all 4 at the same time.
A life pool?
Earth Pulses normally flow horizontally, but in exceptionally rare cases, they can flow vertically. This causes energy to collect at the Earth Pulse's base, forming a life pool. Though sometimes the energy flows the other way, upward, into what's called a life spring.
Oh! So if we make use of one of these life pools, a single sacrifice could reach all 4 Empyreans.
Where are they? There's a life pool in the northern reaches of Midgand, but I heard a large temple was built over it recently.
That's the Empyrean throne! We can't go there, it's Innominat's home base!
Ah, most unfortunate.
Couldn't we use a life spring? It all connects to the same place, right? We'll have to go against its flow, but...
We'll force the soul right down its throat.
Where's the nearest life spring?
Our best bet would be Mount Killerhouse.
Eisen?
I'm fine. What's done is done.
Killerhouse? That's the volcano on the northernmost tip of Northgand, but it's a hellscape of ice and lava.
Naturally. Killerhouse is the most powerful life spring there is.
So, in short, we shove the souls of the exorcists into the molten core of that volcano.
That should awaken the 4 elemental Empyreans. Together, they will seal off Innominat's domain. It's just a theory, but...
It's one I'll put my money on.
Me too.
Then we're off to Northgand. Mount Killerhouse is north of Hellawes.
Alles klar. Akt 3 ist zwar nicht mehr ganz so lang, aber Akt 3 ist mega edelgeil.
The ship's ready to sail. Where are you headed?
We don't have a problem. If you've got a grudge, we can settle it here and now.
Huh? Why would we have a grudge against you guys? The first mate fought like the first mate. The captain died like the captain, right?
I suppose.
Then no swabby here can blame you for what happened. We're Ifrid's pirates, and don't forget it. We're not so pathetic that we need pity from some Lord of Calamity.
All right. The ship's in your hands.
Aye aye. You can count on us.
Na, das war ja weniger schlimm als erwartet.
The Von Eltia looks the same as ever. But it feels utterly different, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even Benwick looked like he'd been crying.
I can imagine. But if we let ourselves despair now, we'd be a disgrace to Ifrid's creed.
We have to swallow our anger and grief, and sail on.
Right. Following a creed isn't always pleasant. We must do what we must.
I won't allow the Abbey to do things like this.
Destroying someone like that, turning them into a puppet, it's unconscionable.
Still, a heart can never be fully bridled. It can be shattered, but never erased entirely.
Ifrid proved that.
Right. His body is gone, but he lives on through his crew. Magilu is right. What lives in one's heart can never be erased.
Yeah, the heart is eternal.
Schön gesagt. Ah, ich kann doch nicht mal, was ich will. Na dann.
I see. Orichalcum or not, Stormquell snapped like a twig.
I'm afraid so. It was Innominat who did it. But I think Shigure could have done the same.
You did.
So hardness alone isn't enough. Forgive me. I thought I had found clarity, but it was only foolish pride.
You should be proud. You are, without a doubt, the greatest swordsmith in the world. I'm looking forward to your next blade.
Even now, you would still place your trust in me?
Of course. Is there any other swordsmith who could craft a blade out of orichalcum? You're a master of your art. A visionary who spent centuries working to forge a blade of legend. I'm honored to know you.
I don't know what to say.
Unless, of course, you've given up on making a sword to surpass Stormhowl.
Does this look like the face of a man who's given up?
Not in the least.
We're making good time.
The only problem is that ceremony that Artorias was going on about. We don't know how long it'll take.
Ifrid said they called it the Ceremony of Suppression. Most likely, it's how Innominat plans to release his power.
Most likely. He hasn't absorbed Laphicet in your despair, so Innominat should still be incomplete. But if his powers fully awaken...
Humanity will be robbed of their free will!
I can hear them celebrating now. The uglinesses of the human soul are suppressed. And the world is free of malevolence! Hurrah! Hurrah!
Robbing humanity of its will. They'll be like I once was. Something's coming!
Wir so Ameisen.
Hey, please guys, let's not fight!
This is a domain?
Inominat's domain.
Their wills have been stolen.
It's not been fully sealed away yet. Rokuro, give him a good smacking. Wake him up!
On it.
Aizen!
Got it. We'll put in at the nearest harbor. To Port Zexen!
I feel like some jerk played tug of war with my brain.
Dig up some spirit. They're trying to strip away your will.
Oh no! Look! It's that merchant! You're all right!
I do not deserve to be all right.
Okay.
I used people. Stepped on them just to make a profit. I even aided wanted criminals so that I could expand my business. My soul is black with ugliness and can never be forgiven.
No, wait! Stop!
The world needs to be purified of malevolence. I don't belong here. I have to die. I have to die. I have to die.
No, it's not right!
Oh!
You can die if you want, but saying you have to die is a good way to make my blood boil.
Those awakened to their own malevolence seek to end their lives. Welcome to Artorias' uncompromising world of reason.
First they steal humanity's rudder, and now they want to say who lives and who dies?
We should find out what's happening here, unless you'd rather not see.
You're right. I wouldn't. But I won't hide from the truth any longer.
Before anything else, we'll need to confirm just how far his power reaches. Let's head to Logris.
Ja, Logris ist mit Sicherheit noch krasser mit der Scheiße voll.
So this...
Ja, das ist der Suppression-Scheiß. Jetzt bin ich lax. Alter, chiller mal, Alter.
Inominat suppression. Is this the ideal world the Abbey envisions?
Bien! There's no life in anyone's eyes! This isn't a fun place at all!
It's not just people's minds being shackled. They're being forced to die, too. It's terrible.
Why would dying be part of anyone's ideal world?
Even under such strict control, new sins can still rise to the surface. If that happens, it's better to end the life of the sinner. Melchior came to the same logical conclusion.
What utter rubbish.
Anyway, we need to get to Logris.
Okay.
What's going to happen to the world? How far will Innominat's power spread? When his domain expanded, I felt a faraway power suddenly come closer. It was enough to blot out the whole sky. I'm sure it's covered other towns too.
His domain has certainly extended to at least the entire populace of this country. Otherwise, what would be the point?
That means what happened at Port Zexon is happening everywhere.
Everyone is either a puppet, or...
dead by their own hands.
Innominat created this ideal hell in a single moment. That's the power we're up against.
So we few are standing against a truly monumental force.
This is your last chance to turn back.
Turn back to what exactly?
Forward or back, we're headed into hell either way.
At least this way, I'll have my own free will. I'd prefer a living damnation to that oblivion.
Well, don't come crying to me later.
Let's move along then.
Was jetzt für einen Sinn?
I was a fool for trying to sell commemorative chalices to the people visiting the Empyrean's throne. Happiness can't be bought with ill-gotten gains made through deception. In an effort to change my malevolent ways, I sold my shop and entered the holy priesthood. Rather than pursue my own greed, I've chosen to dedicate my life to bringing the sacred teachings to all.
Wow, look how shiny and pure he is. So this is what happens when Innominat suppresses all of someone's sins and desires.
How nauseating. And this is the kind of world they're trying to create.
Die hat in deinen Laden gekauft. Ist es überhaupt nicht erlaubt? Soll ich jeden Reihe und Glied stehen? Selbst die Ordonanzen, selbst die Exorzisten hier. Lakaien. Das ist also eine Sache, die ich an so japanischen Rollenspielen liebe. Meistens fängt es immer so, Akt 1, man lernt die Welt kennen. Dann Akt 2, man dort innerhalb der Welt, fahrt man hin und her und erledigt verschiedenste Aufgaben. Und hat schon die ersten Feinde, die namhafter sind, gegen die man kämpft. Und Akt 3 ist dann, wenn die Doomsday-Waffe, der feindliche Plan, was auch immer, aufgeht. In dem Fall Innominats Domäne. Ich muss sagen, Eifried haben wir fast ein wenig zu schnell gekillt. Hey.
First, even if I resisted, endured the pain, nothing changed. I've spent my life running. I'm pathetic, but I won't run anymore. I'm disposing of all the drinks in town. What the world needs now isn't dependence, but freedom. And I'll see that we have it.
Hey now, that's the kind of repentance that should only come the morning after a night of fun and too much drink.
And if you're afraid of losing yourself, Drinking is a far better option than falling under Inominat's control.
Hey, you're Kakiku's menagerie.
Ooh, close. It's Magilu's menagerie.
I apologize for always demanding that you entertain me, despite my inability to even remember your name correctly. I'm also sorry to you, miss, for always insisting you do that tedious little bird impression of yours. I feel so bad I could just punch myself. Nay, I must.
I'm not sure if I'm more angry or confused.
It is wrong to seek pleasure from viewing petty tricks and pointless entertainment. Honest hard work alone is right. Someone such as I, who was unable to live in accordance to the simplest of truths, should disappear from this earth. Please, use that special trick you told me of. Make me disappear forever.
Oh, Mann. Ja, wenn Inominats Domäne auf jemanden trifft, der nicht besonders schlau ist, dann können wir sowas aber raus, ha? Ja, passt. Dann geht's beim nächsten Mal weiter nach Zaxxon. Ich mein, nach